Hello everybody, it is me, Kalea Star. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for today's YouTube video, I'm going to be doing a mukbang and a life update because it's been a long time since I posted a video. That was a month ago, and the plan this year was to be consistent with my YouTube channel, okay? So, we finna talk about it. I don't have no drink because I wasn't finna pay $10 for no meal, but I got me a sandwich and some chips and a bottle of water. This is my second bottle of water today. Water don't hurt nobody. I got some salt and vinegar chips and my Subway sandwich. So let's get into it. Thank you, Lord, for this food. It'll be nourishing to the body. Bless the hands and the cooks that prepared it. In my name of Jesus, I pray. Amen. Yes, I did take a bite before I prayed over it, all right? I got a ham sandwich with lettuce, cheese, pickles. So, many of y'all probably don't know, but I'm a senior in high school. I'm about to graduate, and I'm going to college in the fall. Well, I wanted to major in psychology, but I changed my mind. Taking the ACT to get in college is not easy. Like, it's been hard for me. Surrounding me taking the ACT, like last year, it's just been pressure on me. Not from people, just kind of myself. Pressure on me, and like this thought that it's impossible. Now, this thought that it's impossible, that ain't coming from me. Because I know it's not. I know it ain't for me. I know that it's not, especially if I got God on my side, all right? I know it's not impossible, all right? The problem was, I've been trying to do stuff in my own strength without God. Even with the ACT. And you know, God done brought it to my attention, and I done realized that He wants to be included in every area of our lives. Work, school, relationships, friendships, business. Mentally, physically. He wants to be involved in every area of our life. My YouTube channel is my brand. My YouTube channel is my business. This is my platform. This is my free platform. But can't nobody tell me, oh, you can't say that or you'll get fired or you better watch what you say. You know, this is my business. My YouTube channel is going to become my business. And it's not just, I know you can make money off of YouTube. And yes, I do want to make money off of YouTube. But for me, it's not just about the money. And it's not just about the fame and the likes and the comments. No, like, I'm trying to build something here. And I've been wanting to do YouTube since I was a child. So, and I know I already said, when I go to college, I'm going to further my degree. But the thing is, I don't want to work for nobody all my life. I'm going to work for somebody until I want to work, until I can fully work for myself. And one of the jobs that I want to have is doing my YouTube channel. I know you can make income off of that. And my Instagram, making money off of that. And, you know, I was thinking last night, and I was like, you know, if I find a job that I love, I can do both. I can do my YouTube and my Instagram and that job. I just want to be working a job because they pay a lot of money. Yeah, you need money to live, but I ain't finna be no slave for no money. That don't make no sense, not to me. At McDonald's and I'm in high school, and you know, people who stay in fast food 10 years, 20 years, heck, 5 years, I don't see how they do it. Now, a year to 2 years, okay. But when they get over 2 years, because it's like a dog-eat world, like, a lot of them people don't care for nobody but themselves. They'll tell you the wrong stuff on purpose. Or things that they can talk to you or treat you any kind of way because you knew, or even if you were minor. That happened to me. But that got shut down real quick. Y'all, I've been going through spiritual warfare. Like, the enemy has really been attacking my mind. Making me think, question what God made. And when I say that, I'm talking about me, all right? Am I good enough? Am I worth it? Feeling invisible. Do people love me? They're them people and agents. And on Instagram, I started this series where I do reels. And I'm taking my Instagram followers on this journey with me and me becoming the best version of myself. And for me, that's being more organized. That's making sure that I pray and I read my word. That's making sure that I've been exercising since how I've been wanting to. Something that I've been wanting to do since 2022. And like, just be the best me that I can. Now, of course we know every day it ain't gonna be rainbows and sunshine. Something gonna come to try to stop us or to get us off track. But you gotta keep going. And I'm working on. If I fall down or I fall off track, that's all right. Get back up. If I gotta lay there for a day, that's all right. When tomorrow comes, I need to be ready to start again. Whether it's a little step or whether it's all together, I need to be ready to start again and to keep going, because you gotta keep going. But I'm doing good mentally. I'm doing good physically. And I'm doing good spiritually. But it's just, the enemy has really been attacking me. That scripture when it say that the enemy came to attack Jesus, when Jesus didn't give in to the temptation and he left, but he was coming back again, that's how I feel, because the enemy, he was doing so, but now the attacks are more harder, telling me lies, got me questioning myself. And I'm just like, how did this happen? Like, how did I get here, This shit, I should have just got the sandwich and bought my own chips. Look at this. This is not enough for their sandwich. And these salt and vinegar chips, they ain't better than the last. That's what's been going on with me. I refuse to give up, because in 2021, I had a whole list of goals, and I was not focused at all that year, and then I let time slip away, and I was just like, man, I was like, I could have did all that I wanted to do if I just would have done it and put the time in. Another thing I noticed, like, I put time in to go to work on time. I said to myself, the same way I put time in to make it to work on time, now I do be late sometimes. I don't do what I used to do, but I get there when I needs to, okay? I got a good reputation of getting there on time. I can go up there and go to work on time, even though I don't like the job. I can do that for myself. I can go to bed at night so I can get all my rest and wake up in the morning for school. Or if I don't even got school, get all of my rest. If I want to relax, have me a self-care day, I got time to stroll through TikTok. I can take some time away from that, because that ain't going nowhere, and put some time into myself, because that's important. That's another thing I'm learning. It is so important to take care of yourself. That's what I did last night. I don't know if y'all know this, but I don't have no friends. I just don't. I'm going to just be real. I do not have no friends. Not really. And last year I was sad about that. A friend is somebody that you can count on and you can depend on. They same to you. They can count on you. They can depend on you. They closer than family. Okay? And I realized some people around me, they weren't my friends. We was just together because we were all that each other had. And for me, a friend don't talk about you behind your back. A friend don't show you fake love. a friend ain't jealous of you, not no friend. Now, I'm not sad about that anymore. And like, even the enemy tried to bring that up. The Bible tells us like he likes to bring up stuff from the past to get us down and to get us distracted, to get us sad. And you know, that's really what's been going on. Like, the enemy really been attacking people, having people commit suicide, having people get depressed, having people be confused. They, you know, they on track, they doing what they supposed to do. But here come the enemy whispering some doubt. Here come the enemy whispering some fear. Here come the enemy whispering some anxiety. And you know something that my first lady said that I said is oh so right, and I had to tell myself this. And then another one of my spiritual mentors, she said when she was younger, when she was in school, if somebody hit her, then she hit them back. She said when the enemy hit you, you hit them back. You do not just lay there and let the enemy run over you, run over you, run over you. And that's what I'm working on. I said, I've been taking this too long. Like, I don't know that I'm a child of God. Like, I don't know who I belong to. Like, I don't know who is the Alpha and the Omega. And I had to have a realization and a come to Jesus meeting with myself. Like, no, girl, you've been taking this mess from the devil too long. You know he gonna come to kill, steal, and destroy, but you know who you got, Jesus. You know what you got, prayer. You know what you got, your word. You know what you got, the armor. And you got people and tools around you to help you. I'm working on using my tools. Work with what I got. You know, sometimes we go through stuff alone or we handle stuff on our own, but we don't have to. Sometimes we want to reach out. Sometimes we scared to reach out. Sometimes we just, you know, going through it so you forget to reach out. But don't forget to do that and to reach out and use the tools that you have. Your word, praying, the internet. Find some people on the internet that you can listen to. And right now, at this stage of my life, I'm working on figuring out who I am, what I want to do with my life, who I am. And just working on being confident in myself and enjoying my youth. Because a lot of people my age, they got boyfriends and stuff. I don't got them. You know, I used to want that like them, and I used to want to be like them. But everything that glitters ain't gold. And then another thing is, you know, I feel like a lot of people who be in relationships a lot when they're young, like how old am I, 18? 17, 16, 15. Some of them do it, you know, because, you know, it happens. But a lot of them because they looking for love in other people that, one, they ain't got from their parents. Two, they ain't given from themselves. Or they just haven't received, like they don't know that they're loved by God. And they feel an empty void, so they looking for it in people. I get that, and I understand it because I totally relate. So I decided, you know, don't worry about that. That's going to come because it's not that important. It's not that important. I feel like when you're young, you should enjoy your youth. You should enjoy being a child because I'm 18 now and I almost cried because I'm just like, I'm not a kid anymore. Like all my youth, like how my sister young and how she a child, you know, from when I started high school and middle school and all that, like, wow. Like, I'm really growing up. I decided this year to focus on me and to focus on God. But I'm really focusing on one thing that God is going to have to help me through and give me some strength that I already prayed. And I'm going to start using my tools. Is being confident in myself. And, you know, letting go of the lies that's been told to me. Letting go of the lies that's been told to me by people. Letting go of the lies that's been told to me by the enemy. Because the devil is a liar and the truth ain't in him. That's what he do. He lie. He lie. That's what I decided. And, you know, I just refuse to give up. At the end of the day, that I'm going to win. God is on my side, you know. So I know that at the end it's going to work out for me. Even with my YouTube, it's going to work out for me. Even with this ACT, it's going to work out for me. I'm trusting in God, and now I'm going to need some help and from him and some help from myself to do what I have to do, you know. Sometimes we want stuff. God is working with me on this. I can't just ask him, you know, God, help me with this. He gonna do his part, but am I doing mine? That's what I'm working on, doing my part, doing what I'm supposed to do. If I take a step, God go take 2 steps. And, you know, I was talking to God on my car ride home and stuff, getting my little food, and, you know, God has chosen me. He got a plan for me. And he got a great calling on my life. I don't know what I'm going to be. You know, some people, they are evangelists, preachers, prophets, ministers, you know, dance coordinators in the church, deacons, deaconess, prophetess, and stuff like that. You know, I don't know what I'm going to be in that aspect. But I do know this, though. God got a special, he got a special place, and he got a special calling on my life for me. That's all I can say, because I know that for a fact. And he is so real, and he is alive, and he is true. Yes, he is. Him to help me, because I'm finna graduate, you know, help me as I transition to another stage of my life. Really know what career path that like what major and stuff I want to do in college, but that's okay. I don't gotta have it figured out. I don't gotta have it all figured out, you know. Help me not to compare myself to others and not to be focused on everybody else, because that's something that I realized I was too focused on everybody else when I needed to be focused on myself. Another thing, like the way you speak, a spiritual mentor told me this: when the enemy tell you something, you speak the truth. And when you say it, you know, you have to say it more. I think she said, like, say it 100 times or 75 times. Because God said to speak those things as they were. You got to speak. You have to get that out. Now, this is what I'm saying, this part right here. And just let that stay there in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit. You got to speak. You got to get that out. The enemy tell you you worthless. I am worthy. Tell you not enough. I am enough. Because the great I am, which is God, said that I am those things. You can't take that away from me. Nobody else can take that away from me. That's just who I am, because that's what God said I am, and that is the truth, and I'm a believe it. And another thing, you have to believe. That's what I'm working on. You got to believe. And if you have some unbelief like I do, Lord, I know what you said. Lord, I know it to be true. But Lord, I just need some help because I don't believe it. Lord God, help my unbelief. I'm being straight up real. So I just wanted to pop this video up because I've been thinking about that video that I filmed, and I'm just like, ugh. It didn't plan out how I wanted to, and if I would have been posted, that would have been, I wouldn't have been proud of that video. I would have been like, I could have been kept that. That's it. This is my life update. Had a little mukbang. That Subway was good. But that's all I gotta say. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one.